Spider-Man 2 is just about 2 months away. And when we look at the PlayStation community, we see that some PlayStation fans are genuinely excited for Spider-Man 2. But when we look at the other side to that coin, we are seeing that some PlayStation fans are not too excited about Spider-Man. They are saying that this looks like the same old web slinger that they all has always seen, always known, and they're not looking too forward to Spider-Man. So let's talk about it. Is Spider-Man different enough to encourage old and new Spider-Man fans to come out and buy this game? Let's discuss it. This is Island Gaming with Jay. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you have not already. Let's have a discussion. There was an article recently by Dual Shockers that spoke very candidly about this. So let's talk about it. Let's get it. PlayStation fans, are you tired of Spider-Man? Well, that is what the PlayStation Run website is saying. PlayStation Run website Dual Shockers is saying that Spider-Man 2 looks like the same movie that they would have seen 3 times. Now, the data and statistics is not showing that PlayStation fans are tired of Spider-Man. Spider-Man came out in 2018 when Insomniac Game would have debuted their version of Spider-Man. That went on to sell over 13 million copies. 2 years after, they would have released a remastered version to that game and also would have made a brand new, as it were, add-on to that game, which was the Miles Morales game. That went on to sell 30 or 20 million copies. So all in all, Spider-Man franchise would have sold 33 million copies. So there we saw growth from the 13 million to the 20 million. So the data is showing that PlayStation fans are not fed up of Spider-Man. Now, the new Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, it appears that some PlayStation fans are not feeling this Spider-Man. They are not coming out of this table saying and that's not what I am saying, that is what they are saying for themselves. Listen.
When it comes to Spider-Man, Spider-Man looks mid. It is what it is. It does. And I love Spider-Man, and it pains me to say that. But it looks mid. What we've seen from the game is just a reskin of the old game. That's really what it seems to be. Now, of course, we have to wait until Comic-Con, next Thursday. Hopefully they release a trailer, a story trailer, a gameplay trailer, something. They give us more. But off of what I've seen, as of right now, if I wasn't a hardcore Spider-Man fan, I wouldn't buy it.
People confuse me. People are saying that, the Spider-Man 2 gameplay was kind of underwhelming. It looks the same as Spider-Man 2018 and Miles Morales. It's going to be Spider-Man 1.5. Now, I'm not saying that the gameplay that they showed, it didn't blow me out of the freaking water like, oh my god!
So yes, hardcore Sony fans are not feeling this game. A lot of Sony ponies are saying, this game does not look like something, a new experience as it were. Now, this article came out saying the same thing, saying that Spider-Man looks like a movie that they would have seen 3 times. Let's listen to the article and see if we agree with what they are saying.
Following the beaten path seems exactly what Insomniac Games is doing with its upcoming Spider-Man 2. Instead of taking risks, the game appears somewhat generic on the surface, lacking originality and imagination at every turn. It's like the studio is playing it safe, sticking too closely to the established canon we've seen in other Spider-Man films and games for ages. I'm not saying Marvel's Spider-Man 2 looks bad or will be a bad game. We can't judge it fully until it's released and we get to play it. However, Based on what Insomniac has shown us so far, I'm not feeling very enthusiastic. The game appears to rely heavily on tired Spider-Man tropes from the past decade, with only minor changes to characters, villains, and their relationships. Oh, look, there's Venom in the game, how cool is that? He even looks and sounds exactly like the Venom we've already seen in the 2007 Spider-Man 3 and the Tom Hardy Venom movies. It would have been great to see a fresh take on this iconic anti-hero, but instead, it feels like the game is just recycling what came before, and I find little joy in it. The same uninspired approach seems to stretch to every other aspect of the upcoming title. Take Harry Osborn, who says the exact same lines, "We can literally change, heal the world." That Dane DeHaan already said in 2014's The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Okay, he appears to be Venom instead of Green Goblin this time, which makes more sense since an alien symbiote could likely have a more profound impact on a decaying human body than a cool armor suit with a glider. Sony and Insomniac are undoubtedly constrained by the immense brand value and can't afford to take too many risks when releasing one of the most anticipated games for PlayStation 5, aimed at an extremely broad audience. Developing video games has become both costly and time-consuming, and I respect the incredible effort put in by all the talented people who worked on Spider-Man 2. However, despite the practical reasons behind their choices, I can't help but feel totally unengaged by it, wishing it would end up as something much more daring. Think The Last of Us Part 2, for instance, in which Naughty Dog didn't just deliver what fans wanted, it took a huge risk and ultimately made the right call. I adore that.
So some fans might write off this article saying this article is just clickbait. But listen to what he's saying. To summarize, he said, Spider-Man 2 appears to lack originality and imagination, playing it safe by sticking too close to established tropes from previous films and games. The inclusion of characters like Venom, Lizard, and Kraven seems recycled, and the overall character designs are uninspiring. So, listening to the article, we could see that, the Spider-Man 2 is not like the new Zelda, who would have redefined that genre by using a new mechanic, the mechanic to merge items together. That changed the game, that flipped the game on its head, giving players a new way to play. Spider-Man does not look like it is doing that. It's not bringing new mechanics, and they are not surprising and, wowing fans. That is why he wrote this article. So, let me hear what you think. Do you think that this guy from DualShockers are secretly a bot, an ex-bot, trying to just stir up controversy? Or does he have some legitimate points? It may not be all the points, but he does talk some legitimate points. Let me know in the comment sections below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos later.